to you guys about Evil-Lyn and my hunt lately. I've been on to try to find a yellow Evil-Lyn with new knees. And it's kind of funny because um, I was mentioning in a video just recently that I was annoyed because I couldn't find a new Evil-Lyn with yellow knees, or they don't make her. And I was like, Mattel, just sell us one. We will pay extra for her. We just want an Evil-Lyn with new knees that's yellow. And as you guys know, I just recently opened the box for the gray one, because here's the new knees in the gray one. Let's see, where did I throw the other Evil-Lyn? Oh, I don't know where I tossed her. The other gray one. Where are you, Evil-Lyn? Oh, that's not Evil-Lyn there. She should be towards the box of my pile because it wasn't there. She is. There she is. And so what I'm referring to are these knobby knees right here that we first got versus the new, cool, sexy Evil-Lyn knees. Hey, Comedy at the Pool, thanks for joining us. Motion Figure 23, thanks for being here. Ron, thanks for joining us. Randy, hey. Hey to you too. And Comedy at the Pool, watching cartoons from the 40s. Nice. Nice. So as you guys know, I went on Amazon and I ordered another Evil-Lyn because someone said, hey, if you go to Amazon, you can get one that doesn't have the messed up knees. And this is the one I got from Amazon. And I was like, oh, wrong knees. No, wrong knees. So then I went on Amazon again and changed the person I was buying it from. And dun da da da, new knees. And she's yellow. Oh man, I was so happy. My wife thought I was crazy. She's like, what the heck? I said, no, you don't understand. New knees. Ah. And so then I had to show my wife the difference on the knees. And then she was finally starting to pick up what I was laying down. Because, you know, other figures you can swap the knees. Like I did with all my Tilas. I swapped them with the Sorceress's knees. But Evil-Lyn has yellow. And I started thinking, okay, if I was to take one of these Evil-Lyns and maybe put a yellow wash on the legs, maybe I could make it look. But these are so bright. It would take a lot to use a wash or a dye to bring them that yellow. So in the description, I have for you guys 2 links. One is for eBay for you to search on your own, and I did not find any on eBay whatsoever. I zoomed in on all the pictures they had and looked really close, and none of them had new knees, but I imagine maybe there are some. You could give it a good gander and see if you find any. And then a link to Amazon where I bought mine, and you're going to have to click for more people to buy them from, and then look for the name I have listed there. And you can try somebody else too. They might have them. Let me take a look here and see. So if you're on your app, just click the more down here. Oh, Washington Boulevard Sales. That was who I bought mine from. But I'm sure they're not the only people that have the right new Evil-Lyns. Where is my live chat? There we go. It's so confusing to get to that again. All right, Call Me the Pool says, I don't have any Evil-Lyns yet. Oh, man. Matthew says, congrats, Hebro. Yes, I'm really excited. And we're going to rip this Evil-Lyn open. But before we do, we are going to compare the boxes. Because I was curious, what makes this box with the right knees different than this box with the wrong knees? Is it the SKU number? Is it something else? Look, I have another Evil-Lyn too that I got. Again, the old stinky knees. And so I did go to the Washington Sales Boulevard, and I did order another one to see if I get the new knees one again. And so we shall see. And if I do, then I'll report back to you guys and say, yeah, they're a solid well to draw from to get your corrected knees Evil-Lyn. Anyway, so let's go ahead and diagnose these boxes before I rip them open and see if we can tell a difference. Let's see. Andrew says, also, why is Trap Jaw green in the mini comics? That's a good question, Andrew. I actually have a whole video on that, of why Trap Jaw is green. Feel free to search my videos for that, and we'll check it out. I want to focus on Evil-Lyn for now. After I'm done talking about Evil-Lyn, then we'll have some overtime. We'll talk about some other fun things afterwards. So I want to keep this succinct to Evil-Lyn now, and then we'll jump off and do some other crazy discussions. So, first off, in the top corner, they both say new for 20, new for 20. So that's no difference. Then in this corner, +6, we have the modern posing retro. The comic book has the same comic book in the background. So far, it's pretty hard to tell any difference. They both have the Mattel symbol on the bottom. I'm gonna move this one out of the way so I don't confuse the other Evil-Lyn. So now let's turn them around, and keep in mind, this is the new knee Evil-Lyn here, as we study the box here. So it says include comic. It seems to have the same graphic on there. It seems to say modern and modernizing and celebrating the original 80s Masters of the Universe action figures. Masters of the Universe Origins gives you the power to pose Eternia's greatest warriors as retro style figures in the new action-packed battle position. So it says the same thing. Figures in the back are the same as well. It shows the same figures. The pictures look the same on both sides for the wand and all the arrows. So nothing there. Then we get down here and it says 2019 for the copyright on both sides. So that's not different. And I don't see any real differences. So it's kind of hard to tell the barcode because unfortunately these have both been covered up. But the last number of the barcode is a 3 on there on this side. So, and I could see it's a 3 on this side. I guess I could try to take this off and see if we can see what's underneath here without causing too much damage to see if the SKU number is the same. So here is the SKU number on this one. Let me go and zoom in so you guys can see that. Whoop. So let's see, we got 887961 87452. No, yeah, 542. And then on this one, we have, see now my dyslexia is coming out. You guys can see how I swap numbers. Ugh. And this is what I'm going to open, so I guess if I destroy this little barcode tag, no harm, no foul. I just don't want to ruin the number underneath it. So I can make out what it says without causing too much. Yeah, this is actually a cheaper sticker on this one. Well, I could see it ends in 42, so chances are it's going to be the same number. Let's see if we can zoom up on here and get any other numbers out of here. There we go. 8879. What is that? 61. Yep. 61. And then it's like 87342. 87. Oh, 5. It's a 5, not a 3. 5. Yeah, so it's the exact same barcode on there. So if you're going to go in and search for the new knees one, you're going to have a really hard time trying to go by the box. So I can imagine sending someone to go find these for you in the store. Like for my case, I send my wife quite often, or she happens to be out shopping. I say, hey, go look. I couldn't really tell her what to look for on the box to find the difference. Even the dates are the same, which is surprising. I thought for sure it might say 21 or something else. So the only difference is just the knees. So if you're going to send someone in your stead, you're going to have to educate them on the knees. Have them watch this video. These are good. These are flabby and not. So, hopefully, they all have the same barcode, the figures. Okay, let's take a look and see. Well, this barcode's different. It's totally different on this one. Okay, let's take a look. I got a different Evil-Lyn box here. That's Whiplash. Yeah, barcode's different too. Okay, let's check for the same wave. These figures are all from the same wave. So maybe that's what you're talking about. And these barcodes are all different on these here. That one's, the last 5 digits are 10, 14, 19, and then a 2. And this one is 10, 10-4 to 22 and a 2. And this one is 10-406 and a 2. So those are not the same barcodes for these figures here. And these are all from the same wave. They're all the new Snakeman wave. So, all right, here's the Evil-Lyn. That was the 2000X version. And let's see what her barcode is. Oh, I can't get that off. Let's try this side. Come on. Don't rip. You can do it. You can do it. I can't get the last number. We can get a lot of the other numbers. And this is from the gray Evil-Lyn. Oh, I covered the number already. Not good, Todd. Oop. I guess I could rewind the video. You know what? That is the magic of video. Let me go and rewind it on here. Burp, 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 burp. And I'm pulling it off and zooming in. Let's go and pause it. So that number again was, let's see, 87542. And this one is 98. Anyway, it's different. 9827. Yeah, so it's already a different barcode number even for the other Evil-Lyn. So there we go. The barcodes are not the same, but they are the same for these two Evil-Lyns. For the ones that have the fixed knee and the old knee. So again, if you're going to send someone in your stead, you're just going to be stuck having to explain that. And like I said, just have them watch this video so they can know the difference. But with that aside, let's go ahead and open her up. I'm really excited to get this yellow Evil-Lyn open. I have these knees have bugged me since the beginning when I first sanded that poor Tila's knees down. Like this Tila fell over too. Tila, stand. Oh, and she knocked over. All right, let's get him back up there. Stand, man. Put your hand on the bar. Put your foot on the thing. Put your hand up here. You can do it. There we go. Climb that ladder. Climb that ladder, man. Oh. Oh, now is not the time to set up my Castle Grayskull. Okay. Hang on to your snake. There, lady. Even her dad's falling over. A little too much to drink there. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. Sorry, you guys. I was just trying to reset these guys up. My camera aimed completely wrong. Probably like, what is he doing? Okay, sorry about that. All right. Jason says, laughing out loud, I have to live with newbie. Pop Actor says, I'm not interested with Wave 12. All right, so let's go ahead and open her up and act like it's the first time we've seen her. Hey, look, new Evil-Lyn. Includes comic book. There's some cool artwork. There is the back of the box. She has a staff. She has friends and enemies. There's her enemies. There's her friends. And all kinds of warnings, cool stuff. And let's rip this thing open. And then we'll talk about rarity. Rarity! Somebody on He-Man.org asked the rarity of which Evil-Lyn is the most rare. And I think I got a pretty good answer for you now, man. Alright, here is the comic. And of course, this is not the messed up one. So it's the new one and it has words in it because this is the US version. So there we go. The first comic released, I believe. Beast Brigade. Alright, so now let's get her out of here. If I ever get out of here. Boom, boom, boom. Kachapa. Yeah, there she is. New knees. So she has ankle articulation, knee articulation. She has a band on her elbow. She has the hip movement, the waist, the shoulder, the elbow, which rotates and bends, the wrist, and of course her head moves as well. Let's go and check out the yellowness between the two and see. They do look like they're pretty close in yellowness. Let me grab a light. Let's turn this on and really take a look at the yellowness comparison. Yeah, they look pretty comparable with the coloring, so that's cool. Let's look at their faces and see if they're different. We saw with the faces of the purple and gray ones, they were actually different between the fixed knee and the new one. Wow, look at her lip on that one. She has an Elvis lip going on there. She's biting her lip or something. That's kind of cool. I'm going to leave that. I'm sure it's an error in the paint, but I don't care. It's kind of fun for something different. But I don't see a lot of differences in the faces. This helmet is higher than this helmet, though. Look at that. Okay. It's time to compare the other ones. Okay, this helmet is lower. And let's look at the other one. This helmet is lower. So I wonder if the new Evil-Lyn with the new knees has the higher helmet. I don't think the helmet comes off. Oh, it does. It separates. Look at that. You can pull it apart and reposition the helmet, which means they position the helmet on there. That's probably why it's higher. It's probably not a design change. It's just how it was glued in. All right. So there is the new Evil-Lyn, here to replace the old Evil-Lyn. So out of my 4 Evil-Lyns, I got one with new knees for the 4 yellow ones. We'll take a story. The 4 Evil-Lyns. And just for fun, I'm going to replace her in my castle here. Let me slide this iPad over. And usually I put the gray one in here, but I'm going to put the yellow one being she's the new one. There we go. I will raise her staff up like she's going to use it to shoot a fireball. Ha! Hooga! Let's put her heel in the elevator. There we go. Oop! Ah! I've been replaced! Ah! Yes, you have been replaced. Gray and purple Evil-Lyn. Yeah, if you didn't see the difference in the faces, let me see if I can find that other gray Evil-Lyn that I had sitting around. I'm not sure where I stuck her now. Man, I am destined to lose stuff on my table here. There she is. So in the video I did earlier, you can see the faces whoops. There we go. You can see the faces difference. This one's actually skinnier and this one's actually wider. So you can see that between those two heads. But it looked like both yellow ones had the skinnier mold. So there you go. All right. Okay, so that's it about Evil-Lyns. So now it's open for questions. So I'll go back and see what you guys have. And then we'll just have some fun in overtime here while I line up my Evil-Lyns of pain. What is he doing out? I think I was comparing his head the other day with the new He-Man or something. Let's see. Yes, the elevator Roy needed another foot peg, or at least... Oh yeah, sure, he fell over, didn't she? Whoop. Stand, Evil-Lyn, stand. Just lean her forward a little bit. There she goes. Now she's hanging onto the floor at the top. And then her foot peg, or at least some slightly taller foot pegs, as it does not really hold them very secure. Which is funny, the foot peg up here is like amazing. I mean, look at that. She has 1 foot off the ground, and it's actually hard to pull her off of that foot peg. So that one works really good. So that's like the best foot peg in the whole place, and is not very useful because of where it's at in the corner. But anyway, is there a reason she was so yellow compared to other human characters? That is a good question. I think I know the answer. It's very politically incorrect nowadays. I believe they were going for the Asian vibe at the time. And I know it's pretty messed up. But you notice we have a lot of different characters that are different colors. We have, blue and green and all kinds of other ones. So I really think that was kind of what they were going for. I could be wrong. That was just my guess as a kid. That's why they went with the yellow skin. The Simpsons weren't out at the time, so it was no Simpsons connection. But I don't know. Let's see. I don't think so. Ninja and Jitsu are normal color. Yes, they are, but they were actually released after Evil-Lyn by a long shot. Yep, so there's some interesting stuff. I'm not sure exactly why they made her yellow. And really, is she the only yellow character? Yes, Master Far. The two Tilas are really cool for that exact reason. Yeah, Dragon Ball is so much fun. It's like evil, magic aspect, and variety. Yeah, it's probably what it is too. She's a Simpson. No pigmen. That's all I know. Just makes her more mysterious, I think. Yep, I think you're right. So let's take a look, just for kicks, on Google, and let's see what mythical women were yellow. Mythical yellow women. And just for kicks, let's see if we can try to get into the mind of Mattel and see what they may have been thinking of. Okay, if I get some bad pictures. I'm not showing you guys my screen in case something bad comes up. Yeah, all they're doing is showing just yeah, I know there's a lot of mythical blue women, but I don't see any yellow ones here. But some of the pictures are not very kosher to show on screen. Sorry about that. You guys have to do your own search. I'm going back to the video before I get demonetized by showing something I'm not supposed to. So let's take a look. I thought the Hindi goddess I was thinking of was blue, but maybe there's a yellow one too. All right. Let's do a search. Yellow Hindi goddess. It's probably going to be golden, isn't it? Not really yellow. So there is a couple that popped up. Here they are right here. And I suppose she does look kind of Evil-Lyn-ish. But I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, they say she's turmeric faced. And it makes her as radiant as the sun. Interesting. Goddess with a yellow face. Let's see. All right. Something that popped up was not supposed to, so it kind of cracked me up. I typed it in and this guy's picture popped up. I don't think he's the goddess with the yellow face. But anyway. Let's get back to our video. All right. So, Pighead is yellow. Yeah, he's kind of more of a yellowish green, but yeah, I could see why you could think that. I guess he is kind of yellow, but it's kind of like the same color as Demo Man. Let's see how close he is to Trapjaw. Yeah, he's pretty close to the colors of Trapjaw there. Because Trapjaw is supposed to be green, and he looks more yellow than this guy does. Yeah, it's really weird. Yeah, he actually looks more green than our green Trapjaw that actually looks more yellow. So really it should be, why is Trapjaw yellow? I lost one of his weapons on his belt. That's a good question. Let me see if I can find an old comic that has Evil-Lyn in it. And let's take a look and see what color she was in the comic. That is a great idea. All right. So I happen to have my special Hebrew-made comic in here. If I can find it. There it is. It's in iBooks. Okay. And let's see if we can't... Oh. Stop. How do I get this? Let's close the X. There we go. All right. So we got a lot of comics in here. Now, of course, Evil-Lyn was not in the first year. She was a second year figure. So she was made the same year as Ram Man. So let's see if we see her in here. I'm pretty sure she was the same year as Ram Man, right? I don't know. I have to go back and watch my own video. Maybe she was made the year after that. It's hard to believe. No Evil-Lyn there. No Evil-Lyn even advertised. So maybe she was the year after that. Trapjaw. All right. Now we're wasting a lot of time. I said Trapjaw. It was Triclops. Why in the heck do I keep confusing those two? No Evil-Lyn. No Evil-Lyn. No Evil-Lyn there. No Evil-Lyn there. Was she really made the third year? That's crazy. Sorry, you guys. Now I'm digressing. The Tale of Two Teelas. This is when it tells all kids to buy two of them. You need to get two Teelas. Because that's the only girl figure we're going to release. See? There they are fighting each other. I love they combine and become Super Saiyan Teela. That is so cool. With the big old green glow and the blonde flowing hair amongst the snake armor. Yeah, they should have made this Teela. This would have been a cool Teela to have. The flowing hair, snake armored Teela. That's the combo of both of them. That would have been awesome. I know she's only on there for a couple frames, but I don't care. Okay. We have to be getting close by now. Okay, we're in a new year now because hair is Fisto. So Evil-Lyn has to be out by now. Oh look, another octopus creature. Okay, there's those guys. Do they really not have Evil-Lyn in the comics at all? Is she really not? Here they have these other random people. I guess it's supposed to be Tila, isn't it? They didn't look like Tila. What the heck are they doing? Insect people. Okay, it is time to search for Lyn. L-Y-N. It's supposed to be on this page somewhere. Oh, there it is. Whoop. Right down there, they mention her. Oh, there she is. There she is. There she is. There she is. She is definitely yellow in the comic. Take him to the circle of doom. Prepare him for the games. Let him fight for his miserable life. Dun dun dun. And she has a cape. The cape we never got with the toy. Alright, let's find another instance of her. Evil-Lyn is escorted too. Oh, there we go. There's another Evil-Lyn. Definitely yellow. Yellow. Woo! Yellow. Yellow. And a cape. Let's see. Between a Rock and a Hard Place is the name of that comic. Alright. Cool. So now we know in the comic they made her yellow. Alright, let's go back to our video. Already in progress. Let's check out the other comments. If Evil-Lyn and Skeletor had a kid, would it be green? That is hilarious. See, and that's where it comes back to the interpretation of the coloring, because if you look at Filmation, she was not very yellow. And then you look at 2000X, and she was more grayish skin color, like she's never been in the sun. And the blue Skeletor was kind of a fun one too, because when we got Search for Kildor, that book, it was kind of evident he was supposed to be Caucasian, like the color of King Randor or He-Man. And that the blue happened somewhere in between. So in reality, if you look at all the colors together, if you're going to go with the blue Keldor, he would match up with this Evil-Lyn. If you were to go with the yellow Evil-Lyn, it would be the Caucasian Keldor. So you would never have the yellow and the blue together in the same storyline. So this one would give you the blue Keldor. This one would give you the Caucasian Keldor. Or the blue Skeletor demon creature that came from an alternate universe. Let's see, Pop Actor. Any chance you can share that link? Same holdover for mistaking, assuming it would appeal to kids. That is hilarious. Yeah, she is super yellow. It's funny too, because the original 80s toy, if you take her into a room and has a blue light, her skin will turn black because yellow will absorb all the blue light completely. I don't know about these Origins figures, if the plastic is as strictly yellow as the original Evil-Lyn, but it was kind of a fun thing. I remember showing my kids that to teach them about light and how light reflects off of different colors and how it all works, and it was kind of fun. What? Skeleton? Real? Yes, good old Skeleton. Yep, he had green hair. So there you go. Maybe his color came out in the hair. I kind of like the alternate universe version. Yes, quite a few figures were in mini comics that never made it as figures. That was actually very common. Uh, Obviously, we've seen even them take mini comics and totally change. We saw that one of Tila. Looks nothing like the Tila we know. So yeah, it's kind of funny how the mini comics really played it loose with how they designed the figures and the characters, and also what they added to them. Skeleton is edgy and moody. At first, I thought it said ugly and moody. That's funny. Does mini comics Trapjaw skin tone match up with Pighead? If so, shirtless Pighead. That would be funny to find out that Pighead was Trapjaw before he got injured. Wouldn't that be quite the twist of a tale? Because their colors are very similar. He just has a little more green, he has more yellow. But can you imagine if that was the storyline, that before... Oh, this doesn't come off. Oh, I hate that. I was going to rip his arms off and put him on the yellow skin to give him a shirtless look. But this is one piece. Why did you do that, Mattel? You made everything interchangeable. Even the bodies can come apart to do all kinds of stuff. But yet you give us armor that is part of the build of this figure. What were they thinking? Ah, craziness. Oop. So today I went to Bobacon. It was pretty cool checking out some of the stuff there. It was kind of fun walking in there and seeing. I haven't been there for a long time. I was planning today to make a whole bunch of videos, and the power was out. So I had no power since last night, and I finally got it back about an hour ago. Hour and a half ago. Let's see. Bart fan asks, so Hebro, what is your favorite Evil-Lyn color combo? Blue plus yellow or pale plus purple? I actually like the 2000X color the best. The yellow was just too much for me. I don't get why she's so yellow like everybody else. It looks like something happened. Her liver's damaged. She went jaundiced or something went wrong. But this one here looks like she, you know, is magically altered somehow. But the yellow was just too much. And so I personally like the purple and grayish Evil-Lyn the best. But I really wanted to get a yellow Evil-Lyn with the correct knees. Just because, you know, Evil-Lyn is in my top 11. I can't believe that she was released so late in the line. I did not notice that. Even though I made the video that one time showing when each one was released, I wouldn't memorize them, but crazy. So I guess it's the first 3 years of figures that I focus on. Ugh, there we go. Yeah, I just don't get what's going on with this guy. Because his chest is blue and his hands match. And I doubt someone would wear a tank top and put gloves on the exact same color. So I'm guessing that's actually his skin, not clothing. Unless his whole thing is clothing. Which if it is, then why is his pig head the same color as these arms here? That's just kind of weird. So I don't totally get what we got going on here. I mean, yeah, it's kind of cool coloring. I mean, I guess it's kind of like Superman wearing his underpants on the outside of his clothes kind of thing. Let's see. Unicron says, I finally found a new knee yellow Evil-Lyn. Excellent. Unicron, where did you find it? That's what I want to know. The yellow's when she goes Super Saiyan. Oh, I'd love that. That is my new storyline. That rocks. So she's sitting here, and she's like, do. Power up. Psh, and all of a sudden, and now she's ready. She's ready to shoot the fireballs of power. Ho, ho. That is a cool idea. That's like I used to pretend when classics came out with two mermen, the blue one and the green one. That the blue merman is when he goes surfing or swimming in the ocean from the salt water, and the green one is when he goes into like swamps. And so his skin absorbs all the water from whatever environment he's in, and that's why he's either green or blue. So blue is kind of like the clean salt water, and the green is like the murky, yucky swamps. And so that is why he's blue or green, depending on his environment. So that's cool. I love that. Super Saiyan Evil-Lyn. That is cool. That was kind of like when I pretend, I told you guys before that she turns green when she powers up, you know, for the same idea. That's cool. I got a whole new storyline. Thank you so much. Who was that? Who was that that said, oh, Giraffe. Giraffe, excellent idea. Yes, I finally got one. It was the idea of the whole video. Oh, new need Tila. Oh, and she is ready to kick everyone's rear. With her new cool knees. She's going to town. Super Saiyan Evil-Lyn. I love that. That is so... I am going to use that forever now. That she transforms to become yellow when she goes into her power mode. But it drains so much power that she has to go back to this mode normally. But for a short time, she can power up. Oh, that is awesome. Awesome. Let's see. Should name her Neon Glowing Evil-Lyn. Her Super Saiyan 3 version. Let's see. I was 23 minutes late. What did I miss? Just talking about how Amazon had the new knee Tila, Evil-Lyn, and I ended up having to buy one. And the first one I bought was this one, and it was not new need. It was the old knees. And then I found a different seller, and I bought it, and I got the new knees one, and I am extremely happy about that. So I can get rid of the saggy knees, Evil-Lyn. I'll probably have them up for sale soon. And so they'll probably be on the chopping block, the gray and the yellow. And then I have another Evil-Lyn on order that I'll probably keep for a while with the new knees. We'll see if she shows up with new knees or not. But, oh, the Super Saiyan keeps falling. Stand. The Soul Mind says, I really like the old knees. That's okay, man. That's okay. So if you really like the old knees, I would suggest going and buying a bunch of the old Tilas while you can, to use them to change out all your sorceresses. I did the opposite. Mattel should give us free exchange or send us the new legs. You know, you imagine that if Mattel released a leg pack with directions on how to swap the legs using hot water or a hairdryer. Just imagine you go into the store. Imagine 20 years from now, and all you can find is the leg pack on eBay. I mean, a head pack's one thing, because a head pack can be used on all kinds of, but a leg pack, that'd be funny. And it comes with a yellow, the purplish gray. It comes with Tila, and it comes with sorceress legs, and it comes with what is her name? How could I forget her name? She-Ra. And She-Ra's knees. Man, it is getting late. And so you would have the full meal legs. You'd have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of female legs. That'd be hilarious, just in a box. A butt pack. or a six-pack. And if Mattel was worried people couldn't change them outright, they could just sell them from the waist down, where they're made to be disconnected. I'll do it to her. And just sell us the bottom half with no boots, and you just get this assembly right here, bootless, of course. Those boots are really stuck, and my water's not heated up. So you just get a bunch of these like that. That'd even be worth it too. Instead of just sending us the legs, the directions, just send us all these. And it'd be funny because in the box they could show the rest of the figure and the legs for each set, so you could see these would be the clear piece of the package, and then you would see this as part of the picture. That would be funny on the box itself, the rest of the figure. And then somebody who didn't know would think the whole figure was showing and just the legs were shown. That would be funny. No, it's not the whole figure. It's just the legs. I remember when I was a kid, the $6 Million Man, you could buy a leg set and arm set, special mission packs for special mission Bionic Man, arms and legs. A Modulok figure, that'd be cool. All right, it's time to look up $6 Million Man, legs and arms. $6 Million Man, leg pack, arm pack, mission packs. Skull Island. $6 Million Man, leg pack, arm pack. All right, here we go. Yep, here they are. Oh, I wanted these stupid things so bad. These extra legs. Critical assignment legs. And all it was legs for you to pop on your $6 Million Man. And one leg would break and the other leg was to fix it. And I used to think that would be so cool. And I believe the arms came with 3. Here they are. Critical assignment arms. See? Look how cool that is. Laser, quick draw, and oxygen supply arm. I know it's ridiculous. It's funny, they don't have the rolling skin on there like they used to have, so yeah. Yeah. That's cool. What is this? Bionic Man at the helmet? Somebody must put the helmet on and put it back in the box. Maybe not. Oh, look at that. 1 figure plus additional Bionic adventure set. What? No way. I never seen that before. Oh, the things you miss out on. All right. Let's go ahead and go back to our video. Sorry, you guys. I digress. Hebrew, how do you think they're going to make Cyclone? I hope they make him spin. If they make him just where he just attaches in the top and bottom, that's going to be lame. Now, if they were to make it so he attaches in the top and bottom and give us a cool spinning top piece where it's all like, looks like a graphical storm going in and some hands and pieces flying and clear plastic, I'd be okay with that. But if it's just a regular figure with no cool spinny piece on the side to make him spin, I will be disappointed. And or if they don't instead make it so we have some cool looking, you know, chunk of twisty piece on top so it looks like a tornado with fists flying for a replacement piece, I'll be either way. If it's just a regular figure, I will not be happy. And it's got to have a lenticular sticker in the chest. If it's just a regular sticker too, that'd be kind of lame too. He's just ripe for punches. I can knock over all 3 of these. Nope. Uh-oh. Super saving Evil-Lyn. Oh, he had no chance. That's what he gets for taking out Evil-Lyn's sister. Oh, man. I remember when I was a kid, I used to have more than one Bionic Man. And my brother, he's like, you can't have 2 of the same guy. So he took my other Bionic Man and he painted his hair black and made him a different character for me. So I had 2 Bionic Men, one with black hair and one with the regular color hair he had. Opening my Snake Man while watching chat and video. Nice. Lee Majors, Fall Guy. Yes. Oh, Lee Major. He's such a cool guy. Come on. Mechanic doesn't have his feature except Cyclone. I expect Cyclone to be the same. Oh, but Pop Actor, if they make Cyclone the same, they got him to have a giant piece that looks like a tornado that you can put on there so it shows he's in action. And how cool would that be? Just this plastic V-shaped piece that, you know, is kind of clear and you can kind of see like his arm smeared across it and, you know, stuff coming around and his shield extra long and stretched on the other side. So it looks like he's in the middle of action. I'd be okay with that if they gave us that. Unicron says, I tried 3 times buying the new version from Amazon, and every time they were fat knees. Oh, how frustrating. Try changing vendors, Unicron, and use the Washington Boulevard, whatever it was called, vendor that I used, because he seemed to have the right ones. I wonder if we'll get Hurricane Hordak. Yeah, we'll get Hurricane Hordak. But he may not have his action adventure. Ron says, I smell a custom job. Hubro, did you talk about Barbados Customs retiring yet? No, I didn't know he did retire. Wow. I'll have to check that out, and if he does, I may have to make a special video. That's crazy if he actually retired. That's the end of the Hebrew armor. That's why I buy my armor from, is him. Matthew says I use the same vendor. Maybe Mattel got him. Oh, you mean legally? Yes, because he's literally copying their stuff. Yeah, I could see that being a problem. You know, there was one figure I thought was so cool, and I've talked about him before. He's a New Adventures figure. And when you lifted his leg like this, it had a gear right here, and the other leg would go the same height at the same time. And it was a cool New Adventures figure because he could kick, you know, and it was pretty cool. I forget what his name was now. He had a little black helmet, and he was one of my kids' favorites. He was blue and turquoise, I think. Oh, he opened a store on eBay today. I'll have to check that out again. His site says down for maintenance. Let's see. ZCD99 says, I went to order some stuff, and he updated his site saying he was moving on to his own stuff. I don't know if it's legal related. Check the link in the message. Yeah, I don't think the link came through, man, because I don't think they allow you to post links. So go to the lounge and post a link there. Let's see. Pop Actor says Mattel should make Remco figures. You know, I don't see them doing that. I mean, they did give us Sunman, but I have a hard time seeing them make Remco, being they were their direct competition, and they probably felt like they were copying them almost. But I don't know. Some Remco figures are pretty cool, I admit. They had some really cool ones. But look, the only figure laying down on the job is He-Man. What happened there, He-Man? What happened? The Skeletor must have took him out. But, okay, let's stand him back up. Oh, there goes Ram Man. Rammy Mammy. Stand, man. I gotta stick my Evil-Lyn back. I'm gonna go with the blue one for now, so later on I could change her to yellow when she busts out her energy blasts. There we go. I know it sounds funny. I love my stupid setup. I know it's ridiculous, but I never got around to actually setting this setup up until just recently with all my favorite figures. And I find myself some days just rearranging them, thinking how they should go. Just today, I made him go up the ladder a little differently. I actually had his hand actually up on the other rung, and I found out that these spots where they indent works great for putting their fingers back there to hang on. Now, if they did that on the side too, that'd be cool, because then you could hang on to the sides just as well. And so I wanted, you know, a little more action. A little more action. And so, you know, it's kind of a fun... I know. You guys are probably going, that guy. Who plays with their figures, man? Nobody plays with them. Sorry, I do. I do. Ugh. Stand. So, yeah. I guess if I turned his waist, there we go. Now I could put his hand up there like he's gripping for the top bar. Ugh. Gotta stretch his knee out. Stretch your leg out, man. Just shy of... Oh well. He's down for the count. It's funny, he kind of looks very Cyclone-ish, doesn't he? Alright, let's look at your guys' final comments instead of me sitting there playing my figures in front of you. Let's see, Chris Foley said, I split. It's already 5 o'clock here in Germany. Time to sleep. Goodbye, guys. See you later, Chris Foley. Giraffe, good night, Chris Foley. Black Phoenix 77, yep, Mario's Customs is down for maintenance. Crazy. Remco is part of my childhood memories. I thought it was Moto at first. See, that's the problem with Remco, is a lot of people thought it was Moto. I remember back when I was a kid, when I used to collect 12-inch G.I. Joes, they had a lot of knockoff 12-inch figures. And people would get them for me saying, hey, I got you a G.I. Joe. And it's like, oh, yeah, he's a hollow figure, not really quite G.I. Joe. And it's kind of disappointing. So, yep. Sorry, man, about your Remco experience. Todd, you make a 3D print to fill up that gap in the third wall crack. I know. I was just looking at that the other day thinking I got to do something with that. And it's funny, I'm actually running out of paint that matches. So I got to do something quick. I only have one floor left to finish, and then I'm caught up. And that is it for a while for making floors. So I have one set left to make, and then I am done for a while, because I have had it up to here with making floors. I mean, they are cool and stuff, but doing the resin, it's just such a pain. And of course, the last set has resin and paint. But luckily, it's just a square and a triangle, so it's less pieces. And he also wanted the plug too, so square, resin, triangle, and a plug painted. So that would be cool. Eventually, I'll offer the floors again, but not right now. Sorcerer should hang out her favorite boy band posters all over the cracks of Grayskull walls. Yes. What would the boy band in Eternia be called? What are some names? Long live He-Man. Oh, you know what? You know what? Oh, where is he? There he is. There he is. Let's say Hordak came to town. And it is the Hordak that has the buzzsaw. And let's see if he can knock down some of our guys here. Oh. New Moto on the block. That's funny. Alright, let's try to take out He-Man first. Oh, and he hit Skeletor. Nobody fall. Oh, come on, Ram Man. Nobody hit you yet. Don't play dead yet. Alright. Let's reload. Reload. Relaunch. Huh. Oh. They fall over. I don't want them to. Now I want them to fall over, and they're standing pretty sturdy. Alright. Reload. Huh. This time I'll push faster and harder. Oh. Where did it go? I'll have to find it later. Oh, that was fun while it lasted. Oh, I'm empty. Oh. All right. Mers to men. That's funny. Let's see what else you guys got. A good band would be Good Journey. That is hilarious. Grayskull Gang, Mythics Mountain Boys. Let's see, Backstreet Masters. Master Farce says, did you get Frogmonger? I didn't see him for sale yet. Of Murs and Men. Nice. All right. Well, that is the end. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends. And if somebody is looking for the new knees, Evil-Lyn, and they're sending out somebody else to find them, have them watch the first part of this video to see the difference between the new knees and the old knees. Where's my Super Saiyan Evil-Lyn? Where did she go? No, already lost her? That's hard to believe. Oh, there she is. She got mauled by Beastman. Ah! Come on, Beastman. The prototype Beastman bear has mauled my new knee, Evil-Lyn. What was that seller's name again? It was like Washington Boulevard something. I have it in the description. Let's see. Giraffe says stinky stink and that funky smell. Nice. Do that funky smell, green yellow girl. I updated his I posted his update in the lounge. Nice stream here, bro. Thanks ZCD99. The Cosmic Keys. Oh, that's good. That's deep on a lot of levels. Horde in the Hood. Jeez, Lynn. Where did you get those mini clear stands? I'm glad you asked. If you go to my Facebook page, you will see some links for the clear stands. I posted them a couple days ago. So check that out. The link's in the description to get to my Facebook page. And they are on there. Moto Vanilli. That's funny. Nice. Well, hey, you guys, thanks for the band names. That's hilarious. That's a lot of fun. And I will see you next time. I left a little bit what happened. We just made up some band names there for Figure Motion 23, talking about how the sorceress should hang up boy band posters over the cracks of the walls so they're not so noticeable. And so I said, what are some names of boy bands on Eternia? So we had a lot of fun. All right. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and until next time, good luck hunting down new knees, and good journey. The link says from Ruby Red Toys. Yep. Yeah, the link just gives you the ones that Amazon does last. You have to actually click in the bottom corner to look at other sellers. So after you click the link, you're going to have to choose your seller. And there's more than one seller selling Evil-Lyns. Tila, don't you know what's true? Instead of queens, we should get kings with Randor and many other Moto Kings. There you go. All right. Talk to you later, Giraffe. Until next time, good journey.